You love your new cat, but he's clawing and scratching at all your furniture. One solution that comes to mind is to have him declawed. But before you make the decision,
I don't think a lot of people understand what it is. I mean, generally what declawing is, it is not just removing the claw, it's actually removing the first joint. The tip of the fingers are gone. And that requires a general anesthetic. And the complications with that was, you can imagine infection, bad healing, scarring, if it's not done properly. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with declawing. I think it's basically wrong if we keep talking about animals as our friends, animals as our companion.
Dr. Lai has been a veterinarian for more than 25 years. Through his years of practice, he has kept a strict policy against the declawing of cats.
I don't declaw, I don't cut tails, I do not cut ears because I think it's morally wrong. That's not what I'm trained for. I'm not here to disfigure, dismember. And suddenly, why would I do this type of cosmetic surgeries, which has got no benefit to the animal? You can't put up with certain things. Why have a cat? There are millions of owners of cats who never declaw their cats, and they don't live in a house which is torn to shreds. This is just, I think it's a mindset. I'm sorry, it's a mindset, and I think we need to change that.
In Singapore, there has been a rise in the number of cat owners wanting to declaw their pets. But Dr. Lai said the declawing trend originated from the United States.
It's a very American trend. I don't see the British doing it, and I certainly don't see a lot of Australians doing it. And in America, when I was in America 30 years ago, they were doing it. And vets seems to think that it's part and parcel of their culture. And it's so ingrained in them, they almost feel like the first thing you do with a cat, sterilize it and declaw it. It goes hand in hand. And I'm not used to that, I'm sorry, I mean, cutting the claw, what next? Cut the teeth? If they bite? It's like, no, let's get off that.
But what can pet owners do to prevent their cats from destroying furniture? Dr. Lai gives some helpful tips.
The alternative to declawing is, as I said, regular clipping of the claws. If you do it once a week, you don't have a problem, I mean, as I said, the animals use this method, the cats anyway, only cats do this. Lions in the wild, they scratch a tree, it's all part of sharpening and trimming their nails. If you trim it for them, then you don't have a problem, especially when you do it from young. They get used to it. And the other thing is to provide a scratching pole or an object which you don't need that the cat loves. Of course, not your favorite bed or armchair, but that's a simple solution. Or if you still feel that this is not the solution for you, then don't get a cat. Don't get a dog.
Both vets had their say about declawing cats. In the next clip, we hear from pet owner Lynn Jeffrey on her thoughts about cat declawing.